in yourself. You can do this. And now we're just like, do you know what? There's no chance. Do you know what? Don't bother. Doesn't matter which character you play. You're done.
That's really funny.
What kind of message are you sending to these players?
Mixed ones for sure.
Mixed messages. You're done. No.
That's really funny. All right, here we go. I think we're getting into it.
I'm excited to see this, actually.
Yeah, game 1, Pikachu versus Ness. This is a matchup you would have seen when the game first came out and people were playing free-for-alls with items. Pikachu and Ness were hella common back then.
Oh, really? Well, it's Smash 64, I imagine it came from, because like.
Well, yeah, they're both in 64.
Yeah, so people were like, oh, I played this in 64, so I'm gonna, stay with my nostalgia and keep with that. Because I mean, people do.
Yeah. Okay. Nice little down air. Ooh, I like that.
I don't know what that was, but I like it. No, but I think it's interesting to watch, like a high level Ness or like a good Ness, because you just don't see that kind of potential being unlocked on certain characters. And I mean, a lot of people say this about Axe with Pikachu too, because people always say, oh, how good is the character? Because the only representation we've got for Pikachu is Axe, but obviously Axe has pushed the potential of that character. Yeah, and so far, as far as I know, Simna is the only one that I know that has pushed the potential of Ness. Yeah. So this is like, the biggest potential Ness has ever had, and same with Pikachu. So this is kind of an interesting matchup for that sort of way.
For sure. And I mean, with a lot of these low-tier matchups, you don't really know, because obviously Pikachu is higher on the tier list than Ness. But we don't know how this specific matchup goes, you know what I mean? It could be, smart from Axe, taking that PK Thunder. One of the worst things about playing Ness is that you can get edge guarded in that way so easily. But yeah, if you have, like, for example, like a DK versus a Link or something, just matchups you don't see very often, it's possible that even though Ness is way lower on the tier list, he might actually have a decent matchup against Pikachu. We just don't see it very often, so we don't know.
And it's also like obviously we've got a character tier list, which has been changing over the last few years, because like people have, again, have pushed the potential of certain characters. Fox is only that good because we know of a player who can play him that well.
Right.
And like, Pikachu is only that high on the tier list because of Axe. Literally just because of Axe.
Yeah,
because of,
100%.
And Ness is, unfortunately, someone could walk along now and be like, hey, I'm a Ness player, be better than Simna and have all this tech that nobody actually knows about.
Right.
And Ness is then 4th on the tier list. Like, it's not happened, and I doubt it will, but
yeah, it probably won't, but it's
the
potential is there for sure.
And that's what I love about this game. We're still it's like the sea. It's like 90% discovered. Well, it's probably like 50% discovered.
Ooh. But yeah, even after all these years.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen a couple matchups today that we don't see very often. We had that Puff Kirby earlier.
Yeah,
now we got Ness Pika.
Yeah. Imagine if Axe had never played the game. We wouldn't have known Pikachu's potential.
The game would have been a lot different. Yeah.
It would have been a lot different. And that's why I think maybe we just need a player to come along for each and every tier to be that good.
Yeah.
So.
Oh. All right. Oh, nice.
Quite there.
Yeah, just kind of dash dancing out of that range, getting the up smash to Thunder. It's still not quite going to kill, but.
Yeah. Been super patient there. Okay, can you finish it off? I feel like Ness is just too slow as well to do, because Axe's Pikachu in particular is pretty fast as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But, I mean, it's not a slow character by any means.
Absolutely.
But Ness is not 100% on that scale there. It's
he
like a slow dash dance.
Doesn't have the ability to match the speed that Pikachu's putting out.
Oh, gets in. Can he finish the stock there? How would... Ooh.
Wow, that actually healed so much. He healed like 30 damage there at least.
We need some more of that, Simna. Some more of that.
Okay.
Okay. Look at Axe's smile. Axe's like, hey, whoa, hang on, hold up. What is this?
Ooh.
And I wonder how Axe approaches this matchup too, because this isn't surely a matchup he doesn't get too often too. So I guess it's just like one of those rinse and repeat, kind of find out what works for you.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Mean, Axe, definitely a student of the game. Axe plays so much Melee that I would not be surprised if he has quite a bit of knowledge about Ness, and even the Pikachu-Ness matchup. But even then, I mean, there's no way he's played it often, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Has his own Ness, probably.
Yeah.
Almost definitely has his own Ness.
Almost definitely. Axe a big proponent of random net play.
Yeah,
just going random and seeing what happens.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
It's a very fun way to look at the game, too.
Oh, yeah. Axe, I think that's part of why a lot of people are such big fans of Axe is he really looks like he's enjoying the game. It's kind of the same with Amsa as well, right? The Yoshi, where they both just seem like they're genuinely having a blast, and enjoying the game to the
yeah.
fullest.
Yeah. In like a casual / competitive way, which I think most games should be played that way.
I think that's very good for your competitive mindset if you're genuinely enjoying the game and you don't see it as,
exactly.
oh, I need to win this, like it's, you know,
and then
life
it
or
breaks
death.
you up when you lose
Exactly.
and stuff like that.
Obviously, being disappointed when you lose is fine, but you still want to be able to enjoy the game and have fun with it while you're playing, and that typically leads to you playing better most of the time.
Yeah, exactly. The less you care, I guess. Yeah. And I think it's nice. You know, you don't want to go to tournaments and be like, oh God, I need to practice. Oh man, I need to. Oh, then I lost. Oh, Axe shows up and he's like, you know what? I think I'm gonna win this. If I don't, whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
that's cool.
So there's a ton of players who now make a living off of tournaments and off of competing in this game. So I get it from that point of view, but at the end of the day, it's still a game. You got to remember why you started playing in the first place.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. There's
what?
So we had a little bit of a delay there because apparently the competitors wanted to gentleman's agreement to Corneria, but I don't believe that is allowed.
I feel like that was a Simna suggestion as opposed to an Axe suggestion. Sounds like the most Simna thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, but I'm sure Axe was down, so that's probably why they had to like consult the TO.
Yeah. Ness is like only in that stage is like Corneria, Jungle Japes and stuff.
Man.
Things like that. Big Blue. I for one would love to have seen a Corneria.
It would have been sick. I mean,
I think they should write down the rules. Like, if you actually gentlemen's do it, then why not? I think that'd be great. That'd be so fun.
Yeah, I think it's like a slippery slope with gentlemen. Oh, interesting little loop-de-loop there from Simna. But yeah, it's like, so you could say, okay, you can pick whatever stage you want, but then it's like, what if they're like, well, we want to do a 3 out of 5 for our set, and then time starts becoming a factor. Like, there's a lot of potential issues that can arise with the gentleman's thing. So I get why they don't have it. And oh man, this is going brutal.
There's a lot of electricity in this match, and I think it's just taking it out of the venue.
Yeah,
because it just went lights out in the venue, and it looks great.
It went dim.
But it's the Ness electric, it's the Pikachu electric, it's all that kind of stuff.
They're using it all up here.
Yeah. No, I think. I don't know. It is hard with gentlemen's. What you should do is there should literally be little paper cards on the actual stage, and they're like, it should only be staged. It's not like, oh, we want to do 3 out of 5 or this, that, or that. It should just be like, oh, we won this stage, and then you have to sign an agreement so nobody can be like, no, I didn't, no, I didn't. You know, kind of like the Mewtwo King Shroom Gentleman. Remember the down throw? Like, that should be on paper. That should be written down.
Right. Oh, and
that'd be great.
The 4 stock from Axe. Unfortunate there from Simna. Maybe it would have been different on Corneria.
Yeah. I would like to have seen a Corneria. That would have been fine.
Yeah, not coming out this time, unfortunately, but nice showing from Axe, and not bad from Simna either, especially toward the beginning of that game 1. You look like